Hello everyone and welcome back to Seeker's Journey. We are currently here with the berry petal tribe seeking out new smells. So we are back with our little smell seekers during the smell seekers era, the current era of our niche legacy. And we're kind of surrounded by bones, doom, gloom, and a lot of rain right now. But I think we'll be able to really start making some headway and hopefully covering a lot of ground, wiggling our way up north this time because we have a brand new leader born here on this island, saddled with the responsibilities of managing the business aspect of the tribe and guiding the tribe logically because he's not considered attractive to most of the tribe nichelings. It is dun 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 Viu, one of our stinky babies who I think and you guys think is totally amazing and beautiful. It was cracking me up so much to see a bunch of comments where you guys kept going, "He is a fine boy," and I just, oh, you should have heard me. I was laughing so hard. I couldn't believe you guys were saying that. But Viu is actually quite the beautiful nicheling in my opinion and your guys' opinion. But if you guys remember, we are part of the berry petal tribe right now. Bearing in mind, by the way, that the tribe name and culture may change over the course of seeking out the ability to unlock all of the genes in niche, which is the task given to this particular tribe. We'll come back to that in a second, by the way. But yeah, he's not considered super attractive, and neither is our beautiful Dranini. She is considered pretty awesome by the rest of the tribe because of her big nose, though. She is able to seek out a lot of those smells that everybody over here with those short snouts just can't even begin to discover. So Runini does have that edge, but she and the other patterned nichelings that look like this, so the ones that kind of look like runestone patternings, are given the task of administrating the tribe right now, and they're just considered like, you know, you can have all these responsibilities, everybody else is too very beautiful, and searching out their own berry bushes. And we have little Strawberry over here. Her father Hishi just passed away, and she has inherited the strawberry, or excuse me, the berry bushes that he has given her, this little trio of berry bushes. And she may have some competition from Milari here, who's starting to get pretty jealous and wanting a nice, beautiful berry bush section of her own to claim. But the berry half of our tribe, who are all berry colored, or if they're really lucky, berry spotted, which is considered exceptionally attractive, they are currently seeking out berry bushes. So what we're probably going to see is that all of the like pink nichelings, all the ones who look like berries and flowers, or happen to look like really, really unique flowers like Magnolia here, who looks like a pure white flower, basically, a night blooming blossom. We're going to see these nichelings start perching themselves next to berry bushes. And if you remember when we had the amazing Aruzo, he was so attractive to our wonderful nicheling ancestors because he had so many berry bushes and so many nests around him. So the berry nichelings are kind of going to be sedentary nichelings. They're going to find their spot with their berries, and they're not going to budge because they have everything they need in the world. Smelly, delicious berries, and the only thing that could make them budge is maybe something even smellier and more delicious. So these guys are mostly going to stay here. And then we do have a branch of the family tree, however, who is currently exploring. And that's most of our patterned nichelings. They are going to be doing the job of kind of making sure there's enough bedding for everybody, there's enough food for everybody. And then the nichelings who don't really have any particular color pattern to them, like, for example, Epi over here, she's going to just kind of do whatever she wants. They're kind of like freeform nichelings. And then occasionally we do have nichelings like Gouda, who decides that he actually wants to seek out the smell of clams. So we will have a few of our little smell seekers who go for those smelly clams instead of actually searching out berry bushes. I feel like crabs would be very smelly too, so we might start seeing some of our nichelings start to gain more attack, which would be very useful if we go north and we go to the twirly diddly do grass and enter into the jungle territory. We will want to have very, very strong nichelings, powerful nichelings, fierce nichelings in order to survive the onslaught of the apes. So we either want to have nichelings who can move fast and breed quickly, or we want to have really powerful nichelings who could fight against the apes in order to survive the jungle area. So we will be working on unlocking some of those genes. Thank you guys so much for pointing out that we have unlocked the ram horns because we have also unlocked claw somewhere down here. And we're starting to get to the point where it's pretty easy to unlock a whole bunch of these. So we're going to see a whole bunch more genes start cascading open. Fishing tail and some of the swimming related things I'm sure we'll be able to get in no time. Gills, water beak, we'll start cracking those genes open in absolutely no time and being able to use them soon, I'm sure. So alright, that's kind of the plan for the rest of our time on this island. Berry colored nichelings, berry bushes. Patterned nichelings, kind of doing the administrative duties of collecting the things that need collected to take care of the tribe. Nichelings who don't really fit any particular color scheme or fall into one or the other side, they get to kind of do whatever their heart desires. And some nichelings on the periphery will be exploring for smelly things. So there we go. Alright, that said, I don't think we have anybody pregnant on a nest. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten Amy. She still has a few days to live, but we will have her on a nest in a second. Oh, and we do have a Dodomingo on the nest. A lot of you guys were very upset and concerned about this bird. Everyone was like, Seri, what's that bird? Is it a bad sign? Is it an omen from the dark skies? No guys, this is just a Dodomingo. I don't even think he has very much of a scent. He just has a little bit of a scent. I don't think he has very exciting of a scent because he's yellow instead of like green. And I feel like the things that are green probably smell more interesting to our nichelings. But Dodomingos are just nest stealers. You can attack them and you can eat them, but they're only worth one food and they take forever to go ahead and attack. And I think attacking them actually attracts some of the bigger predators because they come to see what's going on. So we might just ignore the Dodomingo till he's ready to get a move on. But alright, enough of my chatter, as usual. And let's see. Oh, this crabbit has just died. It has just died of fear. Who knows? View doesn't even know why this crabbit died, but he did. So we'll figure out what we could do with him. This crabbit died too. What the heck? All right, I think that would maybe give Gouda a taste of what it's like to eat stinky, smelly water things. So maybe Gouda will start having a branch of a family who will be dedicated to like the swimming stuff. We'll have to see about that. I feel like Epi is really into playing it with the worms, so I'm just going to go ahead and let her do that for the rest of her life. And then over here, Raquette, who you guys cracked me up. I thought I was going to hurt something laughing so hard at your comments, but everybody was like, Recollette's eyebrows are on fleek. And I almost had to call my sister to be like, the kids are saying something weird again. I don't understand the memes. But I knew that one, thankfully. So yeah, she's got those amazing eyebrows. I agree. Definitely need to think about breeding her with somebody awesome as a result. Let's see if she has F and A immunity. Let's see, E and C. So we could do Ramuku again. He's a pretty healthy male and he might have some good traits to pass on. A and F is too closely related. We have A and F. So it looks like Ramuku might be. Ooh, D and G with Gouda. Recollect! It looks like you might have a swimming line, my dear. I mean, Gouda is considered quite the catch. He's got that double nimble fingers and he is berry patterned. So I don't know. And then we've got Ramuku though. So who would I want? Well, Ramuku, E and C, F and A. You know what? I think Ramuku might come down to see what's going on. And he might come and visit with Racolette. So we're going to go ahead and have Ramuku gather up a couple more of the nuts, which are really boring, and none of the nichelings really enjoy eating the nuts. But some of the nichelings do sacrifice some of their time to go ahead and collect nuts because they know that it's important to have that basic, boring staple food, including our wonderful Rose Frost here, who has dedicated much of her life to the collection of these nuts to make sure the tribe will do well. And then we'll have Ramuku come down here, and he might get a chance to meet with Racolette, who is quite beautiful and distinctive, and busy searching out the stinky clams. So we'll see how they do. Bush here is kind of right on the edge of being considered an attractive nicheling, except he's patterned and like he's got stripes instead of spots. So he's sort of like neither group knows which side to stick him in. So I think he might be allowed to inherit the boring bushes, the boring berry bushes that don't have the rich green leaves. And then Rooney is probably going to be in charge of nuts because Parmesan, who is considered one of the most gorgeous nichelings, I mean, just look at her. Blue eyes, she's got those spots. The child truly does look like rotten cheese. I mean, that's just considered amazing. She would probably be allowed to take over this berry bush. So we'll go ahead and let her do that. And then we have you here, who's surrounded by babies like Huckleberry, and he's also surrounded by the bones of his ancestors and a whole bunch of nests that are just falling apart. But View, I feel like he'll try to keep the nest in good repair, and he'll gather up the stinky food. Everybody, I think they're starting to develop a little bit of a taste for crab legs there, so that'll be interesting to see. Then we have lovely Strawberry. Now Strawberry, A and F, so Strawberry and View could actually have babies together, and we might make that happen because we're low on males. A and F, G and C, or Bush could move over there, but I feel like View would have a lot of really awesome babies, and Bush is too young, and Strawberry's like, well, I've got this awesome area. This is a good spot for her. Let's see, D and C. In fact, View could have a lot of beautiful babies if we bred him up. So we might have to look into that. And Ramon here. Ramon could probably have some beautiful babies too. G and C, A and F. Oh my goodness. Who to pick? We actually have two wonderful nichelings who could possibly father a lot of really colorful, beautiful babies. And I do want to just get everybody kind of moving up north so we can get a move on with some of this work. So let's see, D and E, A and F. I feel like Ramon is sort of enchanted with Lilium. So I think we'll go ahead and have View. He's the leader, so maybe they can appreciate that. And you know what? Ramon and Lilium here might make a run for it, but let me make sure I'm not abandoning any genes. Oh, actually Malari and Ramon might have an antlered baby. All right, that's gonna have to be an instance where I'm gonna say Malari, okay, come here Malari. She'll pounce this male. And then let's see. Strawberry, I think, would think that sounds like a good idea. Didn't have a good chance to have a baby with him though. So let's see, should we try one more time? I feel like Ramon would be like, well, I really want to follow Lilium. That's hard. That's really hard. Okay, we'll leave behind one more baby. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and get a move on and start exploring. Aha! And I think Lilium would be so excited because she's started to explore these smelly grasses. So this is a new scent that the tribe has never experienced before, of these kinds of swampy grasses. And what better nicheling to go in and explore them than Lilium? Because holy moly, doesn't she look a little bit spooky? Doesn't she look just a little bit spooky, like the perfect nicheling to explore the dark jungle? Oh my goodness. Because she's got some very unique markings. She truly does look like she has just like definitely done some hunting of some kind with those paws. And I think that Ramon is kind of attracted to that mystique. So we'll, oh, and there's a poisonberry bush. Oh, and there's a razorina. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. I think Lilium would definitely be at home here in the spooky, scary swamp. And I feel like little Magnolia over here, hopefully Ramon's still alive long enough, but I feel like little Magnolia as a white nicheling feels way too exposed in this open grassland. So we're gonna have her start moving over towards that swampland too. So come along, little Magnolia. And then I feel like Rose Frost wants her daughter to inherit some of this area around like the nest, and like, all right, sweetie, so Suri, if she can't find her daughter a beautiful berry bush to perch next to so that she can kind of be elevated in rank, then at least they have a permanent nest, which is also an attractive thing. And they're next to nuts, which is like, okay, the nut tree isn't going to get you a lot of acclaim amongst the nichelings, but you know what? I feel like Rose Frost is a very practical nicheling, and although she wishes her daughter had 3 beautiful lush berry bushes and 2 nests of her very own to claim forever and ever, she does think that it's better for her daughter to have a reliable food source rather than throwing herself at the mercy of an unreliable food source, like trying to find a berry bush and maybe never stumbling upon one. So alright, come here, little Huckleberry. You're gonna scooch out here, buddy. I feel like Huckleberry really, really looks up to View. I just can already sense that relationship happening. And then over here, Amy, I think, would come over. Oh, what do we have here? That bunny that she ate. And she found herself a wonderful berry bush and a lot of babies. So I think Amy would be like, oh, look at the twirly diddly do grass. That's pretty. And I think we'll go ahead and have her make a nest right here. And maybe if she has a little bit of a taste for bunnies or something. She did nibble some bunnies, so maybe an odd pregnancy craving. We've never really made them hunt bunnies. In fact, Yui in this particular tribe was very against hunting bunnies. Oh. And we had a little one pass away. Oh, well, she was very happy. She had a great time playing in the water, and she got very close. Well, I say very close, but I know that particular nicheling did quite a lot to contribute to the platypus beak gene. Oh, and thank you, by the way. That's the thing I meant to mention earlier. Some of you guys pointed out to me, and thank you so much for letting me know this. You can unlock all of the genes in the game, in the full release version of Niche, when you play, including poison fangs, except for the round ears. You can get round-eared creatures in your tribe, and you can get the gene in your tribe, but you can't unlock it to select in the mutation menu. So we should be able to unlock everything in this menu, except for round ears, as part of our challenge with the Seeker's Journey tribe. So that makes me pretty happy. So we can get almost all the way there. Maybe they'll do a little patch update where you can actually unlock round ears, because I definitely think that should be able to happen, even if you're not playing with the Adams story part of the tribe. But all right, let's get a move on. We're gonna go ahead and have Amy is going to pluck some delicious berries, and then we'll go ahead and let her make a lovely little, well, can she get that bunny? Yay! And she'll get a lovely little nest. She just has that odd pregnancy craving for rabbits. And then I feel like Lilium would be very happy and very excited about this swamp. So let's even send her further into the swamp. Oh, what's this? Huh. Oh, interesting. So she just discovered fishing. So Lilium just discovered like this stinky, smelly fish. And Ramon will clear away some of the swampland. So it's all sorts of interesting new scents. Lilium, that's so creepy weird to see. Her markings just, they are a little bit, they're a little bit goth. You know what I mean? In a nicheling way. All right, and Gouda, I think, is just thrilled to pieces to try to do a little bit of fishing. So he'll search out all of the stinky, smelly, no! The Razorine is coming for him and he has the leech. Oh no, what are we going to do? Malari, oh no, can anyone save Gouda? I don't think anyone can save Gouda because these two are like heavily pregnant. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Gouda, all right, let's see. If I move Racolette, can she find any? Okay, there's a bunny, but I don't think there's any clams over here. Is that Razorina coming for us? Okay, I think he left Gouda alone, thank goodness. And we're gonna have Romuku follow Racolette, just be like, what are you doing here, little one? We'll let Bush go ahead and he can just kind of help out on the edges, but also be assigned his own desert berry bush. And oh, Runini is old enough now. Yay! She could have a baby if we wanted to. We're a little bit low on food for that nonsense though. All right, so Magnolia is going to keep moving, and I think she's going to continue to try to get into the swampland. But I feel like Magnolia, she does look like a little bunny. But I feel like maybe she would want to eat bunnies, and that's totally a twist away from where we were going with Yui and being like, Yui, the protector of the bunnies. But what if Magnolia is using her bunny camouflage, where she is all white, in order to actually hunt bunnies? She's using mimicry. Instead of like being a friend of the bunnies, she's mimicking the bunnies so that she can try to eat them. Maybe we should try to unlock things like the fishing tail and big ears with her, because she does have big ear recessive, so that we could try to make a bunny mimic who specifically tries to eat bunnies. That would be kind of hilarious if I'm completely honest. Alright, and Strawberry is going to jump on over. We'll go ahead and let her have her baby. Malari, I feel like, feels this whole area is crowded. There's too many females, too much competition. She's gonna start running up here. She's probably gonna like yell in anger because she's like, what are you doing here? And we'll send Malari maybe across the river. I feel like she wants to be the big nicheling in the nest, and there's too many other nichelings over here to do that. All right, so what are we gonna do down here? Well, we're gonna have View jump up, and he'll be like, oh, I gotta repair this nest, make sure it's all in order. And Runini is pretty young, View is pretty young, so we won't make him have children just yet. But Runini doesn't even question. I feel like she just is really, really, really zen and calm. And maybe that has to do with sort of her bird personality a little bit. And so she just doesn't even question her duty and her role of collecting nuts. It doesn't bother her. She has this big, giant, beautiful nose. She can sniff out all sorts of wonderful things. But I almost feel like that gives her more wisdom as a result. Let's see. And there's a lot of stuff to collect, and we're still not the highest on food, but not terribly low either. All right, little Parmesan will be allowed to collect up what she wants. And then Parmesan, who could your possible mate be? Oh my gosh, we're really low on F and G, A and F. We're really kind of low on males. So some of the males, maybe they're going to have to start smelling really good to some of our females so that we can make sure we have a good genetic balance. I feel like little Huckleberry, did we already unlock Digging Paw actually? We sure did! All right. I feel like little Huckleberry would want to help out. Should we try to unlock Platypus Beak? I know I'm going really strongly for Stinky Tail, and now we have ram horns. What else can we unlock in the pursuit of Stinky Tail? Just right now, it's truly trying to gather lots of food. So you know what? On this island, as we work our way north, trying to gather tons of food is our goal. So I feel like Viu would be talking to Ronini and kind of to himself about like, oh man, we really, really need to focus on like gathering lots of food, but I just don't know. There don't seem to be enough berry bushes or trees. And I think that little Huckleberry, bless his little heart, hears that, and he loves his older brother or whatever relationship they have, Viu. And so he's going to do his best to find more berry bushes or even more trees to be able to take care of the tribe. So even though he's itty bitty, he's kind of sneaking past Viu, and he is going to go try to find out how he can help contribute to the tribe. So we're going to send Huckleberry up north, and I actually kind of want to give him the ram horns just because I think that would fit him very well. And we're going to let him go north so he can try to find how to get new trees or new berry bushes in the family. And I feel like Rose Frost is concerned about this influx of Dodomingos stealing the nest, so she might encourage her daughter Susuri to go north as well and just do a little exploring. Susuri! Don't eat it, Susuri! I don't think... Well, actually... Oh, gosh darn it, you guys. Gosh darn it, should I do it? We have a lot of nichelings, and Susuri is kind of like on the edge. The thing is, guys... If we collect from toxic berry bushes, which can only be done safely if we actually have toxic fangs, which we don't, like poison fangs, then you can unlock toxic body, and that would be really fun. So, okay, sorry, this is a little bit of a story twist, but I feel like Susuri, in her eagerness to show her mother, oh mother, we don't have to be the poor ones of the berry side of the tribe and just eat nuts anymore. Look, I found a berry bush. I think she would eat it. I think she would definitely eat it. And she would become sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, Susuri. Your sacrifice isn't in vain, though. We only need to make our nichelings eat 49 more times from toxic berry bushes. And I think that we're gonna say the toxic berries smell just so delicious, and our nichelings aren't able to resist. So some of them would definitely go for the toxic berries. Oh, Susuri! Oh, it's a toxic twist on the tribe. Oh, I can't wait to actually be able to like have toxic body though, because that would be so perfect for this tribe. All right, let's see what happens next. Susuri, how badly? Susuri! How long is she going to be poisoned? Oh no! Oh no, this is going to be really dramatic, but I feel like she would be the first nicheling to discover the poison berries, and she just can't stop herself. There's just something about them that's so delicious, and poor Rose Frost, she's over here frantically going like, Susuri, what happened? But Susuri, good job. I'm so proud. Well, I'm not, you know what I mean. 47 more times we have to do that, and then we can have toxic body in this tribe, which would be amazing. All right. And meanwhile, little Huckleberry, he's going to continue his way north. I don't know if he would eat the poison berries. I feel like he would have his eyes set on that tree. We'll have to see. Holy moly, Amy. I thought she had a bunny in the nest with her, and I was gonna be like, what are you doing there, little guy? Oh my gosh, he's so cute. You guys, he's so cute. Look at Ronu. Oh my goodness, I like him. What are we gonna name him? Let's go ahead. We're going to give him the name And let me see if I can find some good stinky names from our awesome list. But let's actually give him, I know there's one that you guys have been having me save for ages. Let me find it. Hang on, it's a really important name. It has a reference to a show that I'm so glad so many of you guys have seen, because it truly is something that I love as well. Camembert. Camembert, which apparently is an exceptionally stinky type of cheese. And he has webbed hind legs. He's gonna be a stream swimmer and unlock our fishing abilities, guys. Huzzah! 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 Okay, we have a lot going on right now, but Camembert is actually a type of cheese that shows up a lot in Miraculous Ladybug, which indeed I have seen all the episodes of. I read so much Miraculous Ladybug fan fiction, you can't even shake a stick at it, and I like it very much. So I'm very excited to hear so many of you guys enjoy that too. But with his webbed hind legs and her wonderful claw, I wonder if Magnolia and Camembert and this stream might all come together to give us some of those really, really interesting water genes. And again, when it comes to Susuri and me having her eat the poison berries and maybe even having little poor Huckleberry engage in that too, we're gonna keep doing that until we have toxic body. So we might say once you have a taste of those poison berries, then they're addictive and our nichelings can't turn away until the berry bush is destroyed or we get poison fangs. And so we might have them keep gathering just long enough. And I know this is hard, but this is how you unlock toxic body, and it would be really good in this tribe. But we might have the berry tribe members be addicted to it until the berry bush is destroyed. So we'll see how that goes. But that's our little story twist there. Oh my goodness, we've got quite a lot going on. Let's go ahead and where's my bleached Gouda? There he is. Gouda, can I get you back across the way? I don't think we can get Gouda back across the way. So we're going to let this little old man go ahead and just spend his final moments happily nestling down, leeches and all, on this island. Maybe with this particular tribe, if we had gone a different route, we would have our elder nichelings come to this island to pass away, but we'll remember that in the future. Oh, and Strawberry had a baby. Oh, look at her. She would definitely be considered extremely beautiful by the standards of this tribe. It'll be nice when we can finally mutate away from that gene. By the way, though, I'm not gonna lie, it'll be nice to get different kinds of jaws, but we're gonna name this little one, let's go with let's see, let's go with Mulberry. Actually, I like that name for her. Well, actually, yeah, we'll go with Mulberry this time because, well, hang on guys. Okay, Mulberry is still on the list, but actually I think that Papaya would be a really good name for her, and the person, because she kind of looks like a little bit Papaya, there we go. She kind of reminds me a little bit more of a papaya than a a mulberry. Well, actually she doesn't, does she? Huh. Well, no, because she has velvet paw. Okay, we're just gonna stop messing with it, and I'm gonna hang on. I hate it when I do this. Sometimes I can just tell a name doesn't fit. I think Mulberry for Strawberry's daughter does fit, so we're gonna stick with Mulberry. Papaya, you're still on the list, hopefully for when we start getting to Stinky Fruit. Again, all of these names that I'm getting are from your guys' amazing niche name list. It's hundreds of niche names long, and I am still working on trying to make it public for you guys too. All right, but yeah, I think that poor little Huckleberry has just wandered up with Susuri, and they might get addicted to these terrible toxic berries until we use up all of the toxic berry moves that we need to get toxic body. I don't know if Ramon would be addicted because Lilium is distracted. She's more into trying to catch these fish and exploring. Let's see, can she get those fish? Yeah, she's more into trying to catch these fish, and I feel like Ramon is more into trying to catch her attention, so we'll have him move up here. And I think that if they're young, that's what we'll do. If they're a young nicheling, they might kind of run into those toxic berries and get a little addicted. All right, and meanwhile, Magnolia, I truly feel is actually into bunny mimicry. And then we have Malari, who wants to get to the other side of the little path, and I think she would be feeling so sassy, like, nah, 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 I found a permanent nest. So she's feeling good about that. And then we have Amy, who's just quite happy to go ahead and start making herself cozy next to her berry bush. Strawberry is going to scooch over, and she's going to be gathering up from her berry bush and watching with pride over her daughter Mulberry. We have little Parmesan, who has just been raised and told that she is worthy of having those berry bushes. And then we've got Runini, who I think is kind of eyeing up View with that calm zen personality of hers, knowing what needs done to take care of the tribe. And now she would be telling View, we need to gather up more of the nesting material, and maybe after they have some, so she can be sure that all of the other nichelings on the island can have the nesting material they need, she might start thinking about having some babies of her own. And depending on what kind of baby View might have, I think there's several females on this island who might need him as a mate. I want to get his genes spread around the place, even if he's just one of the pattern nichelings and not a colorful nicheling. But also, I think we really have to make sure we kind of, even with the story going on, keep an eye on those immunity genes. So, all right, let's go ahead and we're going to have Racolette explore onto the other side. And we're going to have curious Ramuku go ahead and follow her, really wondering what on earth she's up to. And then we have little Bush, who is just very busy trying to do what he can to contribute in his own way to the tribe. But all right, I think we've started to sort things out. Who gets to eat from the poison berry bushes is a good question. I might just go with my gut feeling of like, yeah, this nicheling probably would, this nicheling probably wouldn't. I feel like the pattern nichelings would be more focused on expansion and like practicalities, and the berry nichelings would be more prone to going for the thing that smelled good, because that's what they've been raised to seek out. But all right, guys, we're really unlocking these genes very quickly. I'm pretty excited to see what happens once we unlock the toxic body, which I think can actually happen now. And as time goes on and we move off this island, we're probably going to start unlocking a whole bunch of the hard, like easy genes completely. And really having to focus on unlocking the harder genes in the future, like all of these hidden in ice genes, unlocking the fertility genes, unlocking the swimming genes we'll probably have done by the time we leave this island. And then unlocking lean body. We'll have to face my arch nemesis, the Savannah, in the future. So yeah, we'll start finishing up with all of these easy ones with our little swimmers over here, these little guys. We've got Camembert and Magnolia, who will probably swim along the streams and unlock the swimming genes. And we'll see what Ramon and Lilium's children do. And yeah, we're gonna definitely have to see just which nichelings get addicted to the toxic berries. But at least, even if that happened, that era would really help us with unlocking the beautiful toxic body. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.